Hey everybody, welcome back to Airsoftology Mondays, the show that answers your questions, helps you out in a pinch, and also is the only reason I actually clean my desk up every week. I'm your host, Jonathan Higgs, and welcome back to another week of the show. And if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, on my actual account over there, just a heads up this week, Facebook's going through their policy thing and they're making people use their real names. So if you're friends with Airsoftology Jonathan, come today, Monday, it's going to be Jonathan Higgs. So just kind of keep your eyes peeled for that. I still want to keep it a personal account like that instead of making a profile page. That way I can actually like comment with you guys and kind of be friends versus just have another page like the Airsoftology page, which is facebook.com/airsoftology. So in that one, I really can't comment on your post or anything like that, which kind of stinks. So as much as it stinks, keep your eyes peeled for Jonathan Higgs over there. If you guys aren't friends with me, hit me up with a friend request. I'm getting close to the max. I think they've got it set at like 5,000 or something. I'm pretty close to that, so get it in quick before I hit my cap or whatever it is. I think I'm like a handful of 100 away. Anyway, enough about me complaining about Facebook's stupid policies. We're back for another show, and we've got a ton of stuff going on. I listened to your guys' suggestions from last week, and I love the fact that you enjoyed the mini reviews. So I'm going to keep those in this video every week. I'm going to put it toward the end of the video, just real quick mini reviews of something that's hiding here in the background or prominently displayed for that matter. And then also, of course, tons of your questions. Every week I can never get to them all, but if you guys want to get your question on the show, it's simple. Put it in the comment section below, vote up your favorites, and I'll get you on the next show. But enough about that. Let's jump right into what you're here for, and that is your questions answered. The Bushcraft Dude writes, "Hey John, my friends and I have a small team at a local field. The problem is whenever we play, we always get split up. Would comms, i.e. radios, be a good option? If so, what type? PS love the series. Keep it up. Winky face." So yeah, huge fan of using radios in games. I think it's really important so you can communicate, whether it's where the bad guys are or if you've died and you're coming out of respawn, just trying to find your team. Having that is so important. And personally, I've used the Motorola ones. I actually still have the bubble pack ones. I'm a big fan of the UV5R Baofeng radio. These are like 35 bucks. You can find them all over the place. Most airsoft shops are covering them now or carrying them now. And you can get the extended batteries for them for like $15. Really cheap, does a fantastic job. And this extended antenna, which is the RHA 771 if you're looking for a model number on one. They're like 10 bucks. So it's like maybe a $50 setup right here, 55, 60 bucks, and that's with all those accessories. When it comes to actually headsets, big fan of the Code Red headset CQB here. I mean, just so many great things about it, from the quality of the mic and the speakers to the fact that it goes behind your head. You can wear with a helmet. But yeah, you don't have to get this whole setup. Get the little Motorola ones. Get you a basic little in-ear headset, I think like called the Recruit or something like that. Code Red makes one like it as well. Just get used to it. Practice with your team and turn off all that squelch stuff with the button. Your friends and your teammates will thank you for it. Mr. Amizi writes, "Hey Jonathan, I have a Tokyo Marui SOPMod M4 which shoots about 280 FPS. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?" That's actually totally normal. Tokyo Maruis are going to be right at that 283 FPS, I think is the max, for Japanese loss. You're not going to find any that are going to come out of the box shooting any harder than that. I'm sure you can upgrade them. I think the SOP mods that are part of that recoil shock system, if that's what you have a few more unique parts, so it may be a little non-standard on the upgrade, but for a Tokyo Marui, that's perfectly normal. They all come that way. I mean, even from the pistols, they're designed to work with duster gas at that level, and all of their AEGs. Burlington Airsoft team writes, "Hey John, I was wondering what your favorite field in SoCal is. I'm traveling there on Christmas and I'm considering SC Village and Tac City South. You are the man. Signed, Twilight." I've only actually played at one field out there and I had a blast. It was SC Village, had so much fun. That field is awesome, and plus it's iconic. I mean, you guys seen it in Freddie Wong videos and a ton of Airsoft team videos. I mean, it's pretty much a must go to if you guys are going to SoCal. Heard a lot of great things about Tac City as well. I didn't get a chance to play the last time I was there at Tac City, but when I get back there, I'm absolutely going to go. There's actually a ton of other fields I really can't think of off the top of my head in that area. If you do get headed north of town though, up in Stockton, I'm a big fan up there of CQB City. Great field. I love that place. So much fun. It's probably, in my opinion, one of the best indoor fields out there, but like I said, there's some awesome ones in SoCal as well. So yeah, just kind of look around, check it out. I think you're on the right track though with those two. Cody Ross writes, "Hey Jonathan, keep up the good work. I was wondering what was the most expensive item you've ever lost or broken while playing Airsoft?" Well, I'd say about 3 different optics and 2 or 3 flashlights now. I tend to be a little rough on them, and it's usually because they're getting shot out, especially when I play CQB. I actually did get the lens of my contour shot out, so probably when it comes to the most expensive thing, that's going to be the winner. Definitely trying to get that one fixed. Really stunk. And the weird thing was, it was pointing back at me. I had it actually as a second camera, so someone in my own team shot me from behind and got it, which really stung. But oh well, I mean, that's what happens when you play CQB. You live, you learn, and then you get some Lexane glass to go on it. But yeah, I'd say that. Fortunately, flashlights were, kind of like the overseas ones, they're like 30 or 40 bucks. Optics are a little bit more, they're like 50 or 60. So yeah, I'm probably about 200 or 300 bucks in, or more even, on optics and flashlights. So yeah, that's it. And that's it though. Thank goodness, knock on wood, that's all that's happened to me. For the Win Airsoft writes, do you spray paint your gear, guns, etc.? Keep up the good work. Actually, I've got this question a bunch, and I was gonna hold off and do kind of a how-to thing, but I think I just need to answer it because I get this like almost every single week. To answer your question, I have in the past. I have spray painted my guns before, but not much anymore, just because it ends up like I end up kind of customizing them or changing them out, or I get so many accessories in for review. It ends up, you put a brand new rail on the end of a painted gun, it just looks weird, right? So I try to keep all my guns the stock color now just because of the reviews. But in the past, yeah, I painted them. It actually helps a bit, at least I think it looks kind of cool. If you're playing woodland environment, it helps just this big black blob standing out. But yeah, if you want to, do it. Just make sure to follow some how to paint your airsoft gun guides out there. You don't want to get paint into the bits on the inside, especially at the barrel and things like that, because that could cause a problem. As for painting gear, I don't think I've done that. I really haven't. It just, to me, painting, like your tacky or something like that just doesn't make sense. Although, I do know some of the real SEAL teams do it, which is really odd. Like, they'll get tan gear and they need it black because they're a SEAL team and they want to operate in the water. They will actually spray paint their gear like Krylon black to accommodate that, which is, counterintuitive. You think you have a nice piece of AOR1 gear and you're painting it black, but that's what you do when you are doing the real thing. Possum Trot writes, Dearest of Jonathans, maybe one day look upon and behold glory on your own personal airsoft arsenal. I don't know if that's the way you wrote it, but that's just the way it read in my head. I don't know why. But anyway, no, to answer your question, yeah, I'll actually get something put together. I'm gonna need my wide angle lens though. I got a lot of stuff, and a lot of my arsenal kind of changes around, but there are some standbys I have in there. So what I'll do is I'll try to get it all laid out somewhere where I can get it all in a single photo for you guys, and maybe do a quick video on, talking about what's in my airsoft arsenal, what I've got, gun-wise, and then what I personally kind of gravitate to. But right now I have a few guns out in different people's hands getting tweaked, upgraded, or tuned, so I'm gonna wait for those to get back because a couple of those are my favorites. So give me about 2 or 3 weeks, so like after the new year, I should have everything back in my hot little hands, and I'll get that up for you guys. All right, guys, that's it for questions this week, and that means new segment time, and that is the mini review of the week. And this one, if I can find it over here behind me, is the tactical lighting system by Lazer Brite. Now, it looks, basically, it's like a glow stick. It's an electronic glow stick, and you can find these at surplus shops or online. I was lucky enough to track these down. I've got some fantastic surplus shops here around Nashville in this area because we actually have Fort Campbell, major military base right up the road. So I've been able to find these for like under $10. I think you can get them retail for like 20-ish. But for big games, to have a dead rag, these are invaluable. They come in a bunch of different colors. I like the red ones and the IR. I do use night vision in a lot of games. In fact, right here behind me, I think, is my night vision set. It's an old set, but it still works fantastic. But on that side, I can turn the IR light on. And on this one, you just kind of twist the end, and it gives you kind of this glow tube, which is awesome because then you can not get shot. I also have a red light on my helmet and some other things too, but this is nice to act as like a dead rag, chem rag. And as you guys can see, it's pretty darn bright, so you can see it in daytime as well. And what's nice is I don't even think I've changed the batteries out on this thing. I've had it for well over a year. So yeah, they're Lazer Brite. It's called the Tactical Lighting System. This is the 2nd gen. They have some older ones. They all pretty much look the same, and they do double as flashlights. You can unscrew the end. You can just turn the little light on like that. You can screw it this way and you actually can shine a light on things. So it's pretty versatile for what it is, and it's definitely in my milsim kit every time I go out to an op or even to my local field. So as the show edges closer to completion, it is time for the video recommendation of the week, and this week it is from SMG Lee. Now, if you guys don't follow or even know who SMG Lee is, he is an amazing photographer and he has some killer videos shooting some incredible guns, everything from like full auto MP7s to you name it. I mean, he gets the hold of all this stuff, and like I said, his photos are pretty freaking awesome. He's shot photos with Costa and you name it. Anybody who's big in the firearms industry, he is plugged in with them. But what's interesting about this video is the fact is it's about training with gas blowback airsoft guns for real steel training. So I thought it was a really neat crossover, especially somebody who's so respected in the firearms industry as SMG Lee on the photography and in the shooting side. So guys, if you haven't seen it, you don't subscribe to SMG Lee, check it out. It's definitely worth a watch, and the link to the video is right down there in the description below. Well guys, that's it for this week's episode of Airsoftology Mondays. Remember, if you want to get your question on the show, it's real simple. Drop it right down there in the comments below. Vote up your favorites and I will get them on the next show. We've got one more show and I think it is Christmas holiday for me. Keep your eyes peeled. I might be taking the week off between Christmas and New Year's. I might be skipping that Monday. I'll keep you guys posted on that on the schedule here and of course over on all my social media accounts. And by the way, if you guys haven't followed me or friended me over there, check them out. I mentioned my personal account over there earlier in the show, but you can also visit at facebook.com/airsoftology, and of course Instagram. I'm trying to put more pictures up of there of all the stuff I do. And in fact, I'll kind of piece in my personal collection, and of course Twitter is at Airsoftology as well. And again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you every week joining me on the show and sitting and asking your questions and engaging. And of course, if you like the show, hit the old share button now and share it out on all your favorite social medias like Facebook and Twitter and that kind of stuff. And until next show, go out, play, have fun, get the airsoft in. But no matter what you do, call your freaking hits.